Dickweeds! That's better. Hey? Fucking rights. Bloop! I got some food here. Hey? I got a hot hamburger and fries with gravy and corn. Donna likes corn in her shit. Hey? Do you like to have corny shit, Donna?
Eddy.
What?
Stop.
Okay. Okay, let me adjust the camera here. We got a lot of notes today.
Do we ever?
We got a lot of fucking notes. A lot of things to talk about. Hey? I think sit up straight for a second. Yeah, we should be good. Okay. Today's Thursday, you guys fucking know that. Before we start, happy Thanksgiving to our American subscribers. Hey?
Mm-hmm.
Hope you guys
Are enjoying your dinner?
Yeah. I miss Thanksgiving. Our Thanksgiving was like,
Last one.
yeah, seems long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Hey? Seems like it was a long time ago. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget your mother's a whore. Hey? I'm just kidding, I don't know your mother. Okay. We are gonna talk about today. As most of you cocksuckers know, I went out slinging papers this morning. Well, it actually took me all fucking day. But, anyway, it took us all day. It took me all day. Donna joined in later on, but I want to tell you guys about some of the stuff that happened today here in Timmins, Ontario, while I was slinging papers. Donna has a few stories too because she joined me later on in the day, at the end of the day. Hey?
You're gonna eat before your food gets cold.
I'll get to it, woman.
Wow, your food's gonna get cold.
I'll get you to warm it up.
No.
Okay, anyway, so I went and did, I left here, I guess it was between 6 and 6:30 this morning. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I was up by 6:45.
Yeah, so I fucked off to go and get some of the shit done, right? I did Elm Street. There's like fucking, I don't know, probably about 100 papers alone just right there. And then I decided, okay, well, I'm going to go and do 5th. And for those of you that don't know, for those of you that aren't from around here, 5th is like probably the worst fucking street here in Timmins, Ontario, for like junkies and hookers and stuff. Hey? Anyway, I got over there, the 5th, I parked the car, I grabbed some papers, and there's this fucking house. I never noticed it before because, well, I don't really hang out on 5th, hey? But there's this house that has like writing on it and stuff. It says like something about women or something, or ladies.
Somebody's a cop, or somebody's dad's a cop, or a cop.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, it's really fucked. Like the building's like I think it's like a condemned building, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I spray paint and writing on it, and it looks like shit. Well, when I got into the car, there's this old cocksucker, probably in his late 50s, early 60s. He was standing there pretending to work on the window. He was like just scraping the frame. Maybe he was doing something, I don't know, but it seemed a little suspicious to me. Anyway, after I got out of the car, he had a whistle. You know, like an actual whistle that you blow into and everybody around can hear you. You know, kids play with them all the time. Well, maybe not anymore, but you know what I mean. Hey? Well, he blew a whistle when I got out of the car. He didn't look at me, but he knew I pulled up there because, like, I was right behind him, you know? So, he blew a whistle. And I didn't think nothing of it. You know, I just figured, okay, maybe he's fucking retarded or something. So, anyway, every, 3 minutes, he would continue to blow on that whistle. And then he'd put the whistle away right away and pretend it wasn't him, and he'd be scratching, the frame of the window of the front of the house. That's what he was doing. And I think he was alerting people that there was a stranger in the neighborhood because he never seen me before, because it seemed really weird that he was doing that. Anyway. And then, yeah, there's one dude walking his dog, not on 5th, but past 5th on, what's that street? Maybe Cedar? Does Cedar go off there? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah? I think he was walking down Cedar, and he recognized me. He's walking his dog early this morning, and he said, Cigrit! Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Oh my fuck. Hey, I'm starving. Hey. Also on 5th, when you get down a little further, there's lots of ladies down there. lots of ladies down there. Hey, and they'll have lots of lipstick on early in the morning, and they're smiling at you. I think they.
We're working?
Yeah, I think they're ladies of the night. Hey? Ladies of the evening, eh, Donna? Anyway, I fucking seen that this morning. There was a lot of them. They were all smiling. There was not one that looked unhappy. Every one of them were smiling. I seen at least 6 or 7. They were all fucking smiling. They probably weren't smiling on the inside, but they were smiling on the outside. Anyway, I wrote down some stuff today as we were going so I can remember to tell you guys. Okay, so here's where Donna jumps in now a little bit. We seen this junkie. He was tall and all bent over, and his girlfriend was controlling him, telling him how to walk and shit, and keeping him on the sidewalk.
Yeah, but he was leaned, it was kind of bent over like this, but his head was this way, right? And
yeah.
I can hear them him giggling and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, well, he was fucked. His girlfriend was just telling him to keep going and stay on the sidewalk.
Yeah, this is afternoon.
Yeah.
Early afternoon. This is.
Mm-hmm. Little kids around and everything. School was canceled today.
Yeah,
There's lots of kids around. Hey. So, they have to see that kind of shit. Thank fuck my kids didn't grow up over there.
Oh my god.
Okay, what do we got next here? Okay, so Donna went to a door. All the windows were boarded up on the fucking house. But somebody lives there.
Yeah.
Because there's vehicles. Well, a couple people live there because there's vehicles. And there's also some Nimbins in the yard.
Yeah, so, yes, somebody lives there.
Yeah. So tell them what happened, Donna, when you went to the door.
Okay, so, this is what, I was helping, we took, Ed did most of the work today, I just did a little bit, but, so it says the number, right, and I'm looking at the house, right, and I'm the first thing I noticed, okay, so it's a regular door, except the lock is from the out. It's one of those sliding locks. You know what I'm talking about? The little ball thing, right? Except it looks like it looks very scary. Like it came from like a fucking horror show or something. Okay, right? It would be like, say if you went into that house, right? With, you know, say if you went in there, right? And somebody else, well,
somebody can lock you in.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, and then.
If my face looks a little fucked, sorry about that. My nose and my fucking lips are like a little bit chapped from all the. It was cold as fuck today.
So me and my big mouth, right?
Yeah.
Thinking that, like, I noticed it, and I thought, I don't know if somebody's like here or not, but I'm not even out of the driveway, okay? And I say to Ed, like I'm telling him about the lock.
Yeah, she's yelling across the street about the lock.
I get into the car and go, just before I got in the car, tell them that's where
No, you walked up to do another house.
Oh yeah.
And then you came to the car and I said, Donna, that house you went to over there with the lock, with the boarded up one, 2 dudes just came out. One
yeah.
Hey, 2 dudes came out. One dude came out and he lit up a smoke and he was standing there and he started staring at me. I was thinking like, fuck off, bud, like, I'll fucking give you one. But he kept staring at me like all hard, like he thought something was up. And then he had another buddy come out too, but that guy raced over between the Nimbins and he pulled out his cock and he just started pissing right there. And like, well, all these kids like in their bedrooms and stuff looking out the upstairs windows, they could see this shit. I could see it from the car. I didn't want to see that. She didn't even know what was going on.
No, not until he told me, because I was just.
Yeah, so anyway, that happened. Hey. Okay. Most of those stories were a little bit boring, probably, but here I got one that's kind of good. Okay, so I go to this lady's house. Donna's in the car. Okay, this is fucked. So I go to this lady's house, and she's in her driveway. This lady, her vehicle's warming up, and Donna's parked on the street, and I got a paper. I'm bringing to this fucking lady's mailbox. Lady looks over at me because I didn't know she was outside at first, but she was on the side of her house. She goes, "What do you got there?" I said, "I got a newspaper for you." She goes, "I don't want it." I said, "Okay, sorry to bother you. I'll take you off of my list." And then she says, "Do you know who that is over there?" And I didn't know who she was talking about at first. And then she said, "That car's been parked here every day for the last couple of weeks with that girl sitting in there. I don't know if I should be fucking worried for my life or not," she says. And I said, "The white car?" And she said, "Yeah." I said, "That's my car." And I just fucking walked away. I don't know what to say about that. You've been stalking this lady, Donna, on that streetway up there that we don't ever go on. Anyway, that lady thinks Donna's been... Yeah, so you gotta watch when we... Not that we can't go there to give her a paper anymore. She doesn't want it.
But what if there's like a house beside it? Or
well, there is. There's one on each side of her. She might think that you're fucking...
You'll do that.
And we just started this shit like today. We never did this before. Well, we did a route yesterday, but that was over by the high schools. This one here is a whole other one, and we never... I don't know.
Charlie, take easy.
Okay, so that's all I got on that bit there. Donna, when you're done, keep going. But when you're done, can you fill my bowl up for me? Yeah. Okay. So there was a car parked in front of one of the houses we went to, and there was a bunch of young people in it. Like not young, like not teenagers, but like
I'd say early 20s.
Yeah, probably in their 20s, and they were smoking something that smelled really funny, not like anything I've never smelled before. So we assumed that they were probably smoking some crack or something. They were acting really weird, and
like when I walked past, right, the girl just kind of like whatever she had, it wasn't a smoke. She didn't have a smoke, or it was not a joint. It was something else that she had in, like, I didn't want to stare, though, right? Because I don't know how many people were in the car. And the smoke came out, but it was like, I've never smelled that kind of smoke in my life, so I don't know what it was. So I had to go deliver the paper right fucking there where they were, okay? Like, then come back, and the girl's like...
She was all worried, and I said, okay, I'll pull up in front of them because, like, I don't give a fuck. So I pulled up in front of them so she can, so they wouldn't, like, see her when she goes around the car, and they wouldn't bother with you.
But the girl that was in the back seat, right? She was like looking at me like sitting straight, but when you look at somebody with like the corner of your eye.
Yeah.
I just acted like I didn't even, like I wasn't even looking at
Everybody
her.
acts hard as fuck over there.
Oh my fucking God. It don't matter who you are. Fuck, everybody's...
Elm, cedar.
Balsam, birch.
Yeah. 6th, 5th, 7th. Fuck! Hey? Everybody acts hard. All we're doing is slinging newspapers, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah. It's like...
Anyway, so it's snowing right now. I'm gonna have to fucking snow tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to shovel tomorrow. I didn't get a chance to show you guys that, and I'm not gonna show you guys because we still got some more stuff to talk about. Hey, it's snowing right now. It was raining and it was snowing. I almost smashed into some dickweed sports car. I don't know why some guy's driving a fucking sports car in this weather.
That's a good question.
I'm going down the street, light turns fucking red, buddy slams on his brakes, so I gotta slam on my brakes. I'm sliding now. I'm pumping the brakes, the car's starting to slow down, but it's not stopping.
No, because it got cold so fast.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm gonna have to turn into this fucking snowbank, and the snowbanks are like rocks right now. And it would have fucked up the front end of the car, but just by luck, I stopped the fucking car just before I fucking dented that cocksucker's bumper. Hey? I didn't have to hit the fucking snowbank. But I almost had to. Yeah, I don't understand this here in Timmins, Ontario. Why the fuck do most of you I don't know about all yous, but why do most of you cocksuckers own a shovel? Almost every fucking place we went to today, nobody shoveled their fucking steps, or you don't know where the driveway is. You don't know how... I don't know. Fuck, you can't walk up half those fucking steps. You'll fucking break your neck. You'll fall down and break your fucking neck. We had to throw most of the papers up onto the steps.
Yeah, I'm not fucking...
Which I don't mind, but...
When you see it
You kind of gotta ask yourself why people own fucking shovels.
When you see like a good layer of ice and snow on top, I'm not fucking walking those.
No. And everybody's patio, well, not everybody's, but most of the patios, they feel like they're gonna fucking like cave in, and I don't want to go through.
Those
houses are all...
Not all of them. There's maybe 5.
There 5 boarded up windows and stuff?
No,
and shaky steps?
No, 5 good houses.
Yeah, there's probably 5 good houses. The rest is all shit. I don't know how fucking people live in that. No window, you got no light in the fucking place? You got a mailbox, a nice looking truck outside, but no fucking windows. Some people do have windows, but they're fucking kicked in. I'm not fucking kidding. I've seen a lot of them this morning. Just smashed right out. Nobody gives a fuck. Donna has a story about a paranoid guy.
Oh, just let me roll with it.
She's just rolling the joint. This video might be a little bit long, but we kind of owe you guys a long one anyways, because yesterday wasn't that long. Hey?
No, it's a little bit better today. Not really, but it's okay, better than yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm coming. Hey, you know what you talk about?
What?
While you're reading for me?
What?
It's the lady with the purse.
Yeah, we seen a lady. She almost walked out in front of some vehicles. We don't know what the fuck she was on, but you could tell she was fucked. Anyway, she was carrying about 20 or more purses.
All brand new.
All brand new. Don't know where she got them from, but it looked like she robbed some fucking store or something. She's carrying them all in her arms, like,
Big ones, small ones, but they look like nice purses. Like, I'm not a purse person, but...
Yeah, because if she was a purse person, I would have pulled over and said, "Excuse me, how much do you want for that fancy one right there?"
Like, they were... Well, maybe I don't know, but the only thing I didn't understand about it, right? There was one purse that was at the very front of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she was going through it, so... You know what I mean? Did you see her looking in it and stuff?
Maybe they're people's maybe she stole them from, like, somewhere.
Maybe some of them were stolen, like, from a store, and then maybe somebody got their purse stolen. I don't know, but she was really looking through that fucking purse. Okay.
I dirtied your thing.
That's okay. So, last night, Ed was doing papers over on,
last night's route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like the last, I don't know, there's like 5...
I'm gonna hit the stack while she's fucking telling you guys. I beat this.
So I'm driving, and Ed's doing the last just a little bit there. And we get to this house, and I remember the house because I did it before. That house. I had to go there before.
For what?
To drop some stuff off. Remember when I was selling some stuff from...
Okay, whatever. Tell us What place is this?
It was on Melrose. I sold some stuff there before, like online, and they wanted me to deliver it for an extra $5.
Okay.
And I went to that house. Okay. Anyways.
So what happened now?
Ed goes up the...
I delivered there yesterday?
Yeah. Ed goes over there, okay? And, now the people's... I don't know what they were doing in there, but the people's curtain it wasn't shut. Like, it was open quite a bit. So, Ed's going up the driveway. There's not even... I didn't think there was lights on, like outside lights. And the guy's in the fucking house, okay? And I'm at the hazards on, right? And I'm waiting for you, and I'm looking at this guy, because he's right against the fucking wall, like he's wondering who the fuck it is, right? Like, I'm watching him from in the car, and I was thinking, like, it's just the fucking paper. It's nothing big. Like, anyways, so his daughter, I guess, I'm taking it as the daughter, is just walking by. He grabs a hold of the kid, right, and pulls her back, right? I don't watch it, and then he's really fucking peeking. At one point, you only see his fucking, like, I can only see an eyeball.
I don't think they could see you. You're out of the screen.
Like this. Oh, at all?
No, they didn't see you at all. You were over there.
Oh, why?
You gotta be this way. I keep telling you that every fucking day, but you keep going that way.
Okay, so this is the guy. I have to do it from this, okay, so the guy, can they see me like this?
Yeah.
Okay, so the guy was like, you know, he's like he's wondering, he's like looking, whatever.
Okay, see how she's bouncing out of the screen again? Oh. Right into the screen.
Oh, I can't do it. He's peeking like this, right? I only see like one eye at one point, right? So Ed comes out, right? He goes back onto the road, and then he has to go up on the other side because it's like a duplex type of house, okay? Yeah. The guy still fucking goes, I can see him in there, he's still, like, you know, wondering who the fuck am I? I was like, fuck, holy shit. How could you be that paranoid?
I don't know how you could be that paranoid, but you said you went there before.
Yeah.
How long ago? You sold them something from...
maybe like 6-7 months ago, but it was a girl.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna say, did they act like that when you went there?
No, but the girl came right
maybe because they were expecting you and they weren't expecting me.
No, it was only it was like...
And that was on what street?
Melrose.
That's the street where the old guy shut the light off on me.
Yes.
Yeah, fucking prick shut the light off on me last night. I couldn't see nothing. Cocksucker.
No, like, it's, like, you know, like those people that don't allow you in their house? Like, they don't want you in the house for whatever. Mm. Some people are like that, I understand, but it was like kind of like, you know, those kind of people. You know?
Okay. So, you know that house well because you were there before?
Yeah.
I was there last night. Yeah. Next time we go?
Yeah.
Next week?
Yeah.
Point it out so I know where I'm going. So if some guy comes out with a gun, I know what you know. I want to know.
You kind of look like Jacob.
Jacob.
Off of Trailer Park Boys.
Oh, Jacob Collins.
Yeah, except not that tall, but the same kind of haircut.
I just want to be ready if somebody comes, like, waving a gun or something because I'm in their fucking yard.
You never know.
People are really sketchy around here. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't trust nobody. We went by, I forgot to mention this in last night's video, there was a house we went by yesterday. At the top of it, like on the front top.
Oh, yeah.
There's a great big orange light there. And I think it's because there's a panic room or something up there. If you're from Timmins and you know, fuck! Hey? My words. If you're from Timmins and you know which house I'm talking about, it's over by the high schools. Anyway.
Yeah, you pointed.
If I'm wrong and it's not a panic room.
Why is there?
Why is that light there? Leave a comment down below. And
it's a bigger, like it's very tall.
We're not from around here, so we don't know the history of things. Maybe it's there from like some old thing or something, but it looks like it's there because,
It looks like that.
There's a light attached to the top of your house, like... Anyway. Last night, maybe it was today, but I think it was last night. Donna's hard to work with. I'm talking to her and she pulls away a lot. Well, I closed the door on the car yesterday and she started pulling away and I had to yank my foot out of the way. She almost ran me over. Today we were standing on what road, Donna?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm standing on the side of the road. I'm waiting. Like I'm walking up the sidewalk with papers. Like she's supposed to yell the addresses out to me so I can just fucking go there and throw the fucking paper off. She's looking the other way. She's looking the other way. Hey? And so I'm standing there looking at her. It's cold as fuck. The wind's hitting me real hard. And I'm looking at the car like, Donna, for fuck's sakes. And I was thinking, like, I should take this fucking bag with the paper in it and throw it at the side of the car. When she looks at me, fucking tell her to fucking watch. She didn't fucking look.
I think it's the neighborhood.
You gotta fucking watch.
That gets you like...
I'm standing there for 5 fucking minutes. I could have had fucking like 5 houses done, maybe more. I'm standing there freezing my fucking cock off. And I don't know what the fuck she's doing.
I don't know. I see things that I've never seen before.
Pay attention to what we're doing. We would have been done a lot sooner.
There's a house there was a fucking stove in the porch and there was so much fucking garbage. Like the curtains were fucking ripped at the bottom. They didn't even fit on the window properly. That's how I know that they were fucking ripped. I don't know how people and you think, well, maybe nobody lives there, but no. They got like a brand new fucking car.
Right in the driveway. Yeah. There's some houses that are fucking boarded up and they got a fucking ring cam.
Yeah.
Somebody's in there.
Yeah, so what do? You go like...
Yeah. What are you doing?
I only had one encounter with a dog today.
I had a whole bunch. They were all tied up. Most of them are in windows though today. Big fuckers. They really
some of those dogs.
You should see their owners' couches. They're all like fucking like bent into a big U and the dog's like up in the middle of it.
Muscular. They're made. I think those dogs are made to attack. You know what I mean?
Well, they probably are.
They look very muscular. They look like they wouldn't, like just try to fucking, just try to get into the house. They would fucking kill you, I think.
Probably. Cocksuckers. Hey? So,
Okay, about the dog though. Okay,
dog.
there was that big dog, okay? This big mountain-looking fucking dog, or whatever you call them. What do you call them?
Yeah, it looks like one of those mountain... It looked like, like one of those mountain dogs, sort of.
Like the colors of it. I think maybe some mix, maybe with something.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like a Saint Bernard, but
it's that big though.
Yeah, but it's a little bit different looking.
I go across the street and as I'm putting the newspaper in the thing, right, I hear this dog and I turn around and I see this big Ed sitting there in the car watching me, right? And I turn around and I see this big fucking dog in the front yard. So I'm pointing, like I pointed at, like, you know, I'm pointing at the dog. And he looks over, right? Like, you're like, hey, just come on, it's this one here. And I said, is that dog tied up? And he says, I don't know. Just.
I looked over after the dog wasn't tied up. There's a great big chain there, but it wasn't on the fucking dog.
So I'm like, drive closer, right? Because I was thinking, like, if the dog runs out, I can jump into the fucking car, right? The car will block. Like,
yeah, I pulled the car up to block the dog if it came out of the yard.
The house beside, whoever you are, that is the reason why there are newspapers in the middle of your driveway, because I was not walking past that fucking dog.
Hey, that's Donna's dog story. Here's mine. I had to go between these two houses today because some apartments are at the back of the buildings. And so I'm walking, minding my own fox, right? You know, thinking, slinging papers. So I go in between these two, and I go to the back. And as I get to the back, I notice, well, I can't, like, get back here now. There's a garbage can and recycling bin blocking the way. All of a sudden, there's this great big fucking husky with blue eyes up like on the back of the fucking garbage cans, and he's growling at me, sort of. He's not really growling, but every once in a while there's a little growl, right? And I think they were warning growls. Anyway, that dog could have easily leaped over the cans and chased me, or, well, it was up on it because they have wheels underneath. The can could have, like, skidded out.
Yeah, that's a little...
And that fucking dog would have, like, chased me down. And it was a big one. It was one of those Siberian huskies. That's the kind of husky it was. He looked like he was really quick. He looked young, though, so I might have been able to fool him a little. But I don't know.
Well, not if he was, like, a little bit of a little growl.
Like, if I would have threw a paper at him, that might have stalled him for a second or three. Give me enough time to get, like, you know, a few limps in there. I was limping again today. My knee was sore as fuck. So
there is some. I want to say there is area. What street were we on?
Lots of them.
The one, was it 6th? Maybe.
Maybe.
We were looking for this fucking address. Okay, we could not find it. So then I said to Ed, "Okay, the next one's right there. This is the same building." So Ed comes back and says to me, what's those numbers again that we were looking for? So I say them, right? Like, I'm thinking, okay, Ed, like, it's not there. You just did the number, right? Well, apparently on the, like, not apparently, on the side of the building, it's a whole new address.
Yeah, the front has an address. Like, it'd be like, I don't know the street. So say it was 6th, okay? It could be like, say 76. Well, 72, 74, and whatever the fuck else were on the side of the building, but they're the same fucking building. It's the same building with 4 different addresses on it.
I don't understand that.
We had no idea it was set up like that.
That is...
Some people live in other people's backyards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like, I wouldn't, if, I don't know, well, maybe, I don't know, I wouldn't, if I had young kids.
When you had a chance, could you fill my bowl up again?
If I had young kids, right, I would not allow them to go in that area for anything.
No fucking way.
Like, at all, you know.
Especially those houses where Donna's seen the lock where somebody could lock you in.
Yeah, it was like a, you know, what do they call them, a bolt block or whatever it's called? Is that,
I don't know the name.
You know, like a bolt action rifle, that thing that you pull back?
Mm-hmm.
It was like that, but a lock.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways. Yeah, that...
Donna here sounds like a fucking sniper, eh? You know, like on a bolt-action rifle.
I shouldn't say that. I only see that on movies that we used to watch. There's this other fucking cocksucker, okay? Oh my god. I'm going across the road and I seen a guy walking his dog, okay? And he was gonna walk across the street, but then he noticed me and he started walking down the street. And like, I was thinking like, fuck, thank God Ed's in the car, right? Because like, why would you do this? So I go to the house, right? And I know like the guy's gonna be walking past, right? But so I'm standing like in between the two vehicles that were there, right? But as he's walking by, he's like staring at me, but he's like staring at me, like to punch in the face. He's like that kind of whatever, right? But then his dog stops, and his dog, like I seen the fur go up on the back a little bit. Yeah. So I was thinking like, oh, wonder what's wrong with that dog, because most dogs like me.
Wonder what's wrong with that dog, because most dogs like me.
Yeah, like I've never well, except for like some of those dogs that
don't know you don't really like you, Donna.
Well, some people's dogs like me that don't like.
People's dogs, not most dogs.
Anyways, he starts calling his dog Millie, like come on, whatever. But then I had to go to the next fucking house right beside, right? So like Millie keeps looking at me like but I don't know. I would just not want kids. Like, if I had kids, I wouldn't want them over there. Like Ed said, like, what do you say? Everybody's, like, hard over there? Or, like, not
they
hard.
Act hard.
Yeah. It was, like, I don't know.
The littlest guys act the hardest.
And that sturdy cigarette smoke coming out of the house. Like, with the door and the windows fucking closed. Fucking pigs, man.
Pigs. Anyway, we should probably end this. It's getting long. For most of you nosy cocksuckers that are always prying for personal information. I just fucking with you. Some of you guys might be curious on how much money we're making on these two days of delivering papers. Well, I'll let you in on it. Hey, it's between $400 and $500. I don't know the exact number, but that's how much we made right now. So we'll probably do it again next week. Right? Well, that kind of money for 2 days, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. There's Christmas. Hey. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Fucking, I'm gonna get in my road toque.
I don't even know.
You got another story?
No, I was just gonna say this morning. Well, okay, so while Ed was out, doing the papers, I was here. I was bagging, putting the newspapers here in bags. Because the newspapers had tons of flyers.
Then I had to stop delivering papers and go and pick her up.
Yeah.
I had to come pick her up and drive her to another gig. Because, she has something else to do sometimes too. And today was that day. And so I had to do most of the papers by myself. But
this morning, I was up for 7:15 and you weren't here. But I was bagging the papers.
My body's sore.
And it was I don't know, just about 8 o'clock, and I was thinking, like, wonder where Ed is, and then I was thinking, like, I hope he didn't get stabbed or something.
Pass me a towel. You thought I was gonna get stabbed?
Yeah, I was wondering where you were, because I was thinking, like, if you went up to, I remember fucking reading Fifth, right? Like,
I think most of the junkies I seen today, I'd be able to, I wouldn't be worried about them and their little knife. I'd be more worried if I cracked them and they bled on me. Most of those dudes can't even fucking stand up. They probably fall and end up stabbing themselves.
I don't know. I've just always, like in the summertime, right?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get in my road toque. You keep talking.
In the summertime, that's that fucking street. We were on it for I think you were doing a fucking video, a Timmins video, driving around in Timmins or something like that. But where you had stopped it, and then because we all were doing little areas or whatever, right? That's a fucking street fifth. This guy, his kids were fucking spraying the hose in the summertime. It was hot though, right? And he came out and he started like fucking really hitting them. He was like fucking beating his kids for using the water. I see like I don't go on that street.
Yeah.
Like,
before we end this shit, I told you guys last night that next week I would take you guys with me and I'd wear my GoPro. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is on a day that I'm not delivering, well, I only deliver the papers for 2 days next week. So one of the days that I'm not, maybe even this weekend, I don't know, I'm going to get Donna to drive me over there. And I'm going to wear the GoPro and just fucking like, I'm just going to show you guys like whatever. Just because like, there's a lot of loony looking people around. It doesn't look like a place where you should be wearing a GoPro or showing that you have anything that's of value.
that's what I was just gonna say.
I had a hard time leaving the car this morning. I thought a few times, I'd come back and somebody would be trying to fucking like get into it, It never happened, but you hear people like just, where's Shanu? Just over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear people just over there fucking like when people leave their car running, they steal it from that store.
Yeah.
One of my dad's next door neighbors, that happened to him before. His car got stolen from there. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see.
I didn't leave the keys in the car, but that doesn't mean that somebody's not going to try to get in. Hey. Anyway, anything else? You got 3 minutes if you have anything else. 3 minutes of Donna time.
I don't know. I don't. Yeah, you would have to show like in different parts. I was gonna say not different parts, but like at dark time, right? When it's kind of dark out, right? and then by 8 o'clock when you see the girls, the happy girls.
Well, I wish I would have been able to film this morning when that cocksucker kept blowing the whistle. If any of you cocksuckers know what that's about, leave a comment down below.
And he was at that house?
Yeah, he was at the front of the house. He had something. I assumed he had a tool, but I don't know what the fuck he had. And he kept scraping like the frame of the window. And he was blowing a whistle every fucking like 3 minutes. Maybe it was less than 3 minutes. Maybe it was every minute. I don't know. He'd blow it. Then he'd put it in his pocket, scrape the thing.
And blow it again?
Yeah. Yeah. Would you like to have the last one? I almost choked to death a second ago on the last one. Hey? This on the second last one. Anyway, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought he was at a house, not that house.
No, he was at that house.
Because
when I went up the street, he had his back to me. He was acting like I wasn't even there, and he kept blowing on the whistle every once in a while and then scraping on the thing. When I came back, because it was colder,
yeah,
he was on the inside of the house, scraping the same window from the inside.
Because now, so Ed did all this stuff, whatever. Then Ed came and picked me up when I was doing.
1 minute left, Donna.
Okay, so when Ed came and picked me up, that's where he was like, I need to show you this house on Fifth.
I took her up there and showed her.
But when we went there, right, there was 3 animal control fucking officers. Now I know why. I didn't know the guy was inside the house too.
Well, when he was outside, when he was on the outside, scraping the window, the window was wide open on the front. So I don't know. Maybe nobody's supposed to be in there. We need to show you this
house.
Don't worry, we'll do it sometime whenever Donna's like
the ladies of the evening.
Yeah, there's lots of ladies of the evening walking around early in the morning, smiling at you, wanting to make your paper route money. Anyway, yeah. They wanted some of my paper route money. Anyway, I hope the video wasn't too boring for you. Yes. We'll be back again tomorrow. We don't got nothing to... Well, Donna has a gig tomorrow, but I don't got nothing. What time are you going to be home tomorrow? Is it a morning gig or a noon gig?
It's both.
Both. Okay, well, don't worry. There'll be a video tomorrow, like always. It'll just probably be earlier than this video. Hey?
Oh, yeah. Like, I'll be home, I don't know, by 3?
Yeah, by 3. By 3.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there'll be 2 videos. Hey? I got nothing to do tomorrow. I mean, unless you guys got something for me. Anybody in Timmins got something tomorrow? I'm available. Hey? Anyway, I'm off to wash the old meat, Cigrit. Cigrit holder to everybody.
We are oot.
We are outta here. How does that... Look at that dirty fucking thing.
I know, that's disgusting.
Look at that. I saved that for Charlie. I mean, unless you want it, Donna.
I don't want it. Why would I want it? I never eat the scraps from it.